Good morning. The sun's coming up, so let's go take care of the farm. These roosters behind me refuse to sleep in their coop at this point, and anytime I try to put them in the coop, they just start fighting. Now at this point, I give them the option to be in the coop or to roost on all of these pallet fencings, and they choose to roost on the pallet fencing. Hi, Oaken. Hi. Good morning. I set up this tarp here for them because when it rains, even though they have a perfectly nice waterproof coop, they still want to be out here in the rain. So instead, they like to just hang out on the pallet fence underneath this tarp when it's raining. So I'm just going with what they want, and even though the weather's getting colder, they all seem perfectly warm and dry being under their tarp, and it's blocking the wind, and they've developed all these beautiful feathers, and so they all huddle together, crouch down, and they stay dry and warm. So that's what we're going with for now, and we'll make changes as we go depending on how they're getting along. But so far there's been very little fighting unless I put them all in the coop together. Then they fight over the territory in the coop. So this seems to work where they just have access to the coop and to the whole yard, and they can choose different perches to sleep on. Good morning. All 12 of these roosters in here are all gaining weight and doing well, and I'm attributing that to the fact that they do all get to eat because I make so many different piles of scratch for them in different sections, and then they have free choice on their start and grow poultry feed, so that way they always have access to their regular diet, and then they also can each get an opportunity to get some scratch. And it keeps the fighting over food to a minimum by putting this in several piles all over the place. Roosters are territorial, and they're notorious for fighting over space and feed, and so I'm doing my best to try to give them ample space and spreading out their feed so they have lots of feed options, and so far it seems to be working. Thankfully we haven't had any injuries with anybody. Just little squabbles here and there, but nothing that has escalated, thankfully. The roosters in here are doing well also. Hey babies. I know. Love you too. Love you. Oh my goodness. You're getting so big. You're such a leaner. Yes. You lean. Yes, you do. Are you a lap dog? Are you a lap dog? Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh my goodness, the kisses. Both of you. That's it. On your mark, get set, go. Let's go milk. Her milk started flowing right away. The oatmeal does the trick every time. Makes her nice and warm and relaxed and lets the milk flow. What do you think? You did great. Good girl. Mwah. Good girl. You did it. This feels like it's about 3 cups of milk, so had a good milking morning. Thanks for joining us this morning on Friday Farm Vlog. We are getting a new farm animal tomorrow, so check back next Friday to meet our new farm animal. And if you haven't started your farm yet, what are you waiting for? Get your farm on.
Like and subscribe.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to farm? A wicked awesome farm. Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you.